There are times when splitting a field up and running separate recommendations on different parts of the field is required. This generally happens when two different crops will be planted in the same field and we want to run a VRT recommendation for corn in one part of the field and soybeans in the other. The Management Zone tool in FSAIS allows you to split a field up so this can be done. There are several different ways a user may want to divide a field up. This video will cover how to split a field containing multiple polygons so that each polygon is its own management zone. This will allow you to run separate VRT recommendations on each zone. To get started, navigate to the field with multiple polygons you'll be working with. We need to create zones for each individual polygon that is being farmed separately. This will enable us to use the management zones to create VRT recommendations. Editing a management zone is exactly like editing a field boundary. To edit a zone, start in the Map tab at the top of the screen and drag your field boundary into the bottom. Make sure the field is selected and the boundary is yellow, then click Tools and Boundary Mode. You can right-click on the polygon you want to isolate and click Save this segment as. You'll get options in the pop-up box. The type shows we are creating a new management zone. The parent field is the master boundary we're using to create the zones. This field boundary will not change as we add zones. Below, you can enter the new name. The new name is what you plan on calling the individual part of the field you're creating the zone for. Once you have named it, click OK at the bottom of the window. You'll need to confirm the changes by clicking OK again. To create zones for the remaining polygons in the field, we will repeat the steps we just used to create the first management zone until each polygon has its own zone. Once you've created all the appropriate zones, you can expand them to see that your soil test results also appear in each individual zone. We can now treat each zone as its own field when creating VRT recommendations. To illustrate this, I'll click on the Spread Map tab and then the RX Rex tab. From here, I'll build the VRT rec the same as I would if it were an entire field, only just dragging individual polygons into the grid. You can see that I've only created a VRT rec for the single polygon in the field I'm working with. Repeat this process to create recommendations on the remaining polygons in the field. This video has shown how to split the field into individual polygons for creating separate VRT recommendations.